Good grumpical Monday, everyone. Am I live? Can everyone see me? Is the internet finally working? Turn it down for a sec. See, we got Rob Claxton in early. Let's see, it says good grumpical afternoon, everyone. Hope you all had a great day so far. A little tiring. Had a lot of company this weekend at the house, but not used to that, so a little tired from that. Hey, Mr. Just Break It. Rob, you're on time finally. Yeah, well, that's because we have good weather and my internet service is finally doing good, I guess. I was on a builder's block, so I had no idea. Did I want to continue on this? Which now I've changed a few things inside it. Or did I want to build one more? One more. Did I want to build something for the city? Did I want to build another Formula One car? So many things. So I figured we'll go with this. No matter what, we're here for a good time, right? So, of course, this is the, 2023 Brickheads? Yeah. So I figured, it'll look good on the shelf, right? So, hey, Manatee. I feel like it was just the other day I saw you. Nah, him and I went to the Bricks and Minifigs Mount Dora's 1 year anniversary event, and it was pretty packed. I ended up getting lots of black pieces. That's what most of those black pieces went towards the DJ booth from the video earlier today. So that's what I used a lot of those pieces for, and it was all strictly black pieces. Oh. So I guess each brickhead has its own. Which one is number one, though? You're number 2. All right. R2 is 2. Lando is 3. Aha! Luke is 1. Means Leia's probably 4. Nope, she's 5. Of course, I'm wrong. And Wicked is 4. Wicked. So, other than Manatee, because I know what he was up to this weekend, how was everyone's weekend? Some of these songs are lower than I thought. Got a whole bunch of DJ mixes for the DJ booth for the convention. Brickheads are always fun anyways. Like, I've seen a lot of people put them on display on their billy shelves, like on stair displays. Like, I think Brixie, he has all of them. And it looks pretty cool to have, like, all brickheads in one whole entire shelf unit. It's kind of cool. Just hung out with the grandkids. Nice. Yeah, we had our friends that have a baby came up to see us in the morning on Saturday or Sunday. And hung out with us for a few hours. And then my daughter, her boyfriend, and his son, a 3-year-old, came to visit and then stayed the night. And they left like at 1 or 2 this afternoon. So dealing with a 3-year-old, I'm not used to. And I forget how much energy they have. And I really, really kind of miss that energy. It's nuts how much energy they have. Like, he is bouncing off. It's not his fault. No, that's just their, that's kids and their lucky age of youth. But yeah, so much energy. So if our daughter ends up tying the knot with him, that will be our grandchild, I guess. And I guess you'll have to teach me how to be a grandparent. Because all I want to do is like, here, throw some sugar at you, make you happy. I'm not sure if that's the right thing to do. Because unfortunately, my grandparents are all gone. Where is this piece at? It's supposed to be a dark one like that. But there is no dark 1x2. Probably still in the bag. Yep. New and new. Really? Really, really, really. I'll probably find it at the end. Ah, there it is. Or I'll find it as I tease myself. I built the Lego City tour bus set yesterday. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I can't wait to see your city again. You got it because you're gonna have it updated and everything next time I see it, which is gonna be great. Taking the girls 8 and 4 to Brick Rodeo next weekend. Man, I saw the advertisement for that, but I'm in Florida, so I'm like, that's a long drive. And then I've seen the advertisement because I'm going to the Tampa show in August 9th and 10th. And 2 weeks after that, Atlanta is having another one. I'm like, why? I need like a calendar like for next year right now of all the ones that are coming out so I can like start really planning. Because I would love to go to the Atlanta one again because I had a blast there. And I mean, it's close to everything. I mean, it was so much fun. And it's close to here because I'm only like 3.5 hours now to Atlanta. So I'm even closer. But I was like, I see that advertisement and it just like irks me because I was so close. I'm so close. And now the DJ booth's even looking better. And then I still got to figure out because I wanted to use this in the DJ booth somewhere or somehow incorporate this with other translucent things and then put light behind it so that it will have a great scene. But I don't know what to do with it. And then I'm thinking for the DJ booth, instead of having like the droids like I was doing with the Tiki Bar, I'm thinking maybe doing brick built figures, tall enough figures, like rave kind of people. Because I'm going to be playing like all these different house techno music. But I just don't know if I have the pieces for that and the time since August is, next month technically because we're already done with this month. I did that. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay, next page. But yeah, I would love to go. Brick Rodeo would be fun. I want to do Brick Cascades one time. I think that's the one in Colorado, in Denver or in Colorado Springs. I've got friends from the military that are still living out there, and I think that would just be really cool because I got a few of them that are in Lego. That would be cool to be like go in there with the original boys and play with some Lego. But man, I got to get like a schedule thing of all these events. Your grandkids prefer fruits and vegetables. Well, you did it right then, because he's already 3, so he's already into whatever he eats. So if he does become our grandchild. Oh, God, am I old enough to be a grandfather? But it definitely would be, whatever the parents want, because I don't know. I haven't dealt with a child. But it's all right. Plus, it gives me an excuse if I kidnap him and take him to Legoland, because I can get into Legoland now, so I think I can use it to my advantage. I think that's a good idea, actually. I gotta borrow your kid. Don't worry, they'll have a good time. They'll be fed junk food, and they'll come back with souvenirs, I guess. All these tans. Okay. Now, where's the tan I'm looking for? Right there. Yeah, that's tan, I think. It's supposed to be non-copyrighted music. What happened? Well, it still says it's not copyrighted, so that's good, I guess. Just a joke. The Grandtastic Days of the man, Grandtastic. Yeah, that would. Yeah, that would. No, I made sure like the door was like. Yeah. I am losing the collection. Go somewhere for like an hour, come back, and I'm like, so, did we have an earthquake? But I don't think I'd be that nice. I think there'd be a lot of screaming, lots of big adult words, probably other languages too, and maybe some crying. I think there'd even be some crying in there. Brick Fair, Virginia's next month. Oh my gosh. See, that's one I need to go to too. But there's like, I don't know how people can afford to go a lot to all these conventions that they go to. Because there is no way I can afford to go to convention after convention after convention after convention after convention. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to. But man, I don't know how people can do it. I just randomly put the brickhead's eyes on whichever direction, so you never know which way my brickheads are looking. Turn my fan on too high, I guess. Yeah, Brick Fair, Virginia would be a fun one too, because that's not too. I mean, it's still a drive for me, but it's not a drive to like going to like Chicago or something. Because there's no way I'd want to fly with a mock and then get there, because the first day I'd have to rebuild everything, because airplanes just hard on the tarmac. But now I've got to go to. If I have to go to one next year, like one big one, I think I'd have to go to Chicago, just to get that hype out of the way. Am I supposed to put it on it? Oh, sorry, you didn't tell me that. Right then. There we go. Now he's looking like a Luke. But I would definitely have to do to Chicago, but I would have to split like costs. Like if someone's close by, we're driving, or I don't think it goes that way, or like a hotel room or something, because that would be an expensive trip. Fun, but expensive. So it's supposed to look like that. If you ever decide to go to Brick World Chicago, I can look up a room for two and ever. Rob, I may take you up on that, man, because you're no stranger, so I know you. I don't have to worry. My kidneys will be there when I wake up in the morning. And but yeah, I think that would be awesome. I'd get the experience of Chicago out of my way, and if I like it, I go again, obviously. But at least get the big one out of the way, and let's do this. But yeah, and then I think Virginia would be just an easy drive for me. Just drive up there, get a hotel room. That way, I have my own vehicle. But Chicago, I would probably. I don't know if I'd drive, but again, to exhibit, it depends on what I. If I'm exhibiting, it would depend on what I was exhibiting. I think would determine would I drive or would I fly. Because driving, at least I can like going up. I know quite a few people in different states on the way to Illinois. Like old friends of mine that I can just be like, "Hey, what's up? I'm crashing for a day or whatever and hang out." But I don't know. Definitely though, I think the Chicago would be awesome though. Especially with you, Rob. You and I would have a blast. I think we'd have a blast. I think we'd also get in trouble because, yeah, I think it'd be, unless your mom's there to straighten us out, but if not, then I would definitely say that we'd probably get in trouble. We'd be in trouble. Nope, the other way. That one. That one, and this one. Just surprised I didn't build this one when I got it. Wow. Just backwards. No feet yet. I might be going to Brick Fan Expo in a minute. Heck yeah, Manatee. I'll drag you down there if you don't. You know I will. I know where you live. I think Autumn took her builds in her personal bag on the plane. I would have to do that, but I'd have to make them small builds then. I mean, that's a great idea, but I'd have to have small builds. But Chicago is like a place where you would want to like show off your, the big stuff, the talent that you have. Because I think I'm gonna break away from like the tiki bar theme I was gonna go with, do the whole beach thing. Because I'm kind of digging the whole DJ thing, and I think I want to kind of keep building on that now. Because the music I've chosen, it's definitely it suits the DJ booth better than like the Bob Marley that I was playing at the Atlanta show, and I think it's going to be. What? No, it doesn't go up. Did I mess up? Did I mess up? But I kind of want to have like that whole like rave kind of thing going. No, that's right. That's right. Off by one stud. But yeah. What am I? And oh, the other one. Always pick up the wrong way. Those two. That one. Man, look in this funky hair. I think in the space age that they're in, they'd have a comb or something. Jeez. She went be there, could be alone for the third time to show. I love how this side's got the black glove because it's fake hand. That's just so perfect. I should have had some caffeine today. I feel a little. Guess that's what kids do to you. I guess that's what those youngsters do to you. Boy, I need like a second, third, and fourth one to hit. If you were going to Chicago, I'd fly up and Uber to the convention, and then Uber back to the airport to heck home. Not a fan of Chicago at all. But the good thing is, it's not actually in Chicago, so I guess that's a good thing. But see, I'd also be one of those people that I don't need to go to Port Bellows because we have quite a few here in Florida. I mean, I know a lot of people go, they're like, oh, you got to go to Port Bellows when you go there. There's like 5 in Orlando. There's 2 in Mount Dora. I mean, they're not far from me. Well, now they are. But they're here in Florida, so it's, I don't know. I'll be different and not follow the norm. Maybe. I might also be hungry. Depends on how close it is to the convention, right? Put the 4 on, not the 3. Hey, Jonatrons, how's it going? We are building. Where did I throw the box up? These fellas. Okay, that light is annoying. There we go. Those. I wasn't sure what to build tonight. Wasn't sure if I wanted to work on the city, if I wanted to work on the Orc Forge, if I wanted to work. DJ booth is pretty much done. I just keep adding more lights now just for fun. But I'm thinking of doing brick-built people to kind of go with the rave of it. Not sure yet on it, though, because I've never really, other than brickheads, never really built build people. So that'll be a fun challenge. I accept. Oh, now we get his little parted ways. Put my as long as you don't bring kids back. Mad mama. Mad mama. Oh, don't forget his little legs. He's not like his father. They should have made him where he lost his legs too. That would have been funny. Then, like right before Palpatine got thrown over. Now you're just like your father. And then gets tossed over. That would have been better, I think. Bam! And look at that. We have a Luke. I'm not much of a brickheads type. I prefer doing custom figs. Yeah, this was just in the backlog, and like I said, I wasn't sure what to do tonight, and wasn't sure what to do tonight. We had quite a few people here this weekend, and it was fun, but kind of wore me out. I think more than convention wear, which is crazy. I was like pounding Baja Blast back just to stay awake. All right, R2, you definitely look like you're going to be faster. Be funny to see him compare next to all the other R2s. Bag 2. I have done bag 2. Yeah, I definitely need to get all the convention schedules for next year and just put it on a big calendar so I can figure out like in detail which ones I want to go to. Because I want to go to more than just the Florida and Georgia ones. Definitely want to start getting up a little bit more in the northern ones. But like I said earlier, I've got friends on the West Coast that I would love to go to the Colorado one and the Utah one, and then I think there's one in Oregon or Washington that's really big up there. And I've got friends in all those states, so it'd be really cool to not just visit with them, but to be like, we're going to Lego convention. Get in there, R2. There you go. There we go. More headlight bricks. We're going this way with the headlight bricks. So tiny. I think he's going to be at him done in like a minute. This guy's quick. I'm like Justin Bieber. I was watching Star Trek Search for Spock yesterday. That's not the one. The Voyage Home is the one with the whales, right? I'm having a brain fart right now. I think the Voyage Home is the one with the whales. And if it is, then I was going to say, okay, well. But you and your Star Trek, mister. That's right. Finally got a laptop that will actually render stuff on Studio. That's good. That is awesome. Always having the right equipment always does help. That is for sure. Gotta thank Speed Champs for making these little, they're not a full 1x1 brick, like that are half size. Speed Champs was the first ones to do that, and we have to thank them for that. Because, man, does that come in handy in a lot of builds. Just because says, have you been watching Lego Masters? Heard we'll be replaced. Yes. Speaking of that, I can actually now say that since a lot of videos have come out. I actually applied for season 6. I got through to stage 3. It was a cool process. The first one was a phone call. They called me in the middle of the day, and I didn't know who it was. It was some random number, and usually I don't answer random numbers, or if I do, I make a joke out of it, and I make it where the person hangs up on me. But I actually answered it, and it was one of the casting producers, and I got to talk to them for a while, and they apparently liked my personality on the phone. So they moved me up to the next level, which was, is this his brain? That's awesome. Which was doing like, I had to send them a bunch of pictures of mocks, of quick builds, and that's why I'm kind of burned out too with the build. I had to send them pictures of even the Orc Forge before I put those pictures out, and then I was sending pictures of the DJ booth while it was still in process, pictures of the tiki bar. How to do a video, a couple videos of of who I am, where I'm from, things like that, and then I got the call back to do a Zoom call. So I did the Zoom call. I took it more as like a serious kind of interview, more than like a real job interview, more than like a comical thing or like how you guys see me acting or things like that. It was more of like they wanted to see a kind of a personality. I don't think I could have thrown at them for it, but I did put out the application, did all that, so I did go through it, and then in a way I'm kind of glad because now that I hear Will Arnett's not going to be there, and Nick Cannon's coming in, and then I heard. What is his name? Back to Bricks, I think. He did the same process I did, and he actually did the open call. They had an open call on June 21st. You had to go to California Land, or California to go to Legoland there. And you get there's 5 different colors, and you got a bracelet. I didn't do that because I was not going to fly to California a week after I just did my Zoom call here. And they're like, okay, now you can fly to California. I'd had to pay for the trip. I'd had to pay for all that. And no reimbursements. And I talked to Back to Brick, and he said, and he even did a video. His process, he got out there to California, and he found out that they already picked the people. Like they apparently picked the people for the show like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and they were wearing like the same color shirts. Like these 2 people were wearing blue shirts. These 2 people were wearing red shirts. Like the same color shirts, and everyone else was just wearing whatever normal shirts they're wearing that day. And it kind of dawned on them those were the people. And they're trying to do it like an open call, like American Idol style, where all these people are excited to go. And hearing that, I'm kind of glad I didn't get any further because I feel like that's going to make the show go down because now they're just looking for the excitement and yada yada, and more than just the builds. Because he was saying that people that brought their mocks, they were bringing stuff like this and going, it's a mock. And, so I don't know. I'm kind of glad I didn't go all the way through with the experience. I mean, it was fun. If they change the format up next year, sure. I mean, I'll try again, but it was, I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of like negativity, and I'm having a bad feeling about season 6. I hope not. I hope it's just like, just feelings like that. But I don't know. I have hope for it, but we're losing Will, and that's a hard one. And it seems like part of they're going to do it in California, and now it sounds like they're also going to split it and go to Australia. And I was told in the beginning that they weren't, that we're all going to stay. They're going to start filming it again in California. But that was just for the first episode to be the whole opening thing. So now I guess they're going to do a couple episodes in California and then go to Australia. So who knows? But I did try. So that's awesome. Oh, another one. Okay. So this one goes here. Oh, missed some of the chat. Last laptop was Gutless Wonder. I don't diss on Star Trek. I love the fact that if you know who Manatee Bricks is, and you know how old he is, and he'll tell you he likes the original Star Trek stuff. It's funny. It's awesome. And he knows I love him. This one goes here to the back. Hey, Ryan, how's it going? Your internet's not broken. I was just talking too much. It paused on me too. Paused on you guys. Working good. Let me see. Yeah, all connections good. Yes, Hamish would be a good host. You know who I keep thinking, and I've said it before, I think the perfect host after Will, and he's already been on the show, Terry Crews. He likes Lego, and the fact that he was on the first season, or was it second season? No, first season, and I think he would be awesome at it. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like another celebrity. I don't know. I think Terry Crews definitely would be cool at doing it. He's funny. I think he definitely would make a really good host. I'm trying to think who else would have been good. I mean, we could have got like some other comedian, right? I mean, like, I don't know, somebody. I feel like they could have picked another. I mean, no offense to Nick Cannon. I'm sure he'll find his place somehow in the community, but I don't know. Have a little down on that faith on that one. I think it's just more of like a sticker shock thing. Like, okay, so here's the new host, and it's like, whoa, you're taking Batman away? You can't do that. I don't know. I really don't know who would be a good host. Yeah, it did start in Australia first, before it ever started in America. That's why it's so good. And they've kept their same hosts, and they've kept, like, it's the vibe that they have. I don't know. I like the Australian Lego Masters a whole lot better than America's, because the builds seem to be a little better. The hosts are definitely have a better connection, it feels like. And we still haven't done a water challenge. Like, they've done an under, what was it? Underwater. They had to build a challenge. They had to build a build, and then they put it underwater, and Hamish jumped in the water in his like wetsuit, and he had to see if it stayed tacked and it wasn't coming up, and he's naturally funny, and Will's funny too. I just don't know if Nick is going to do all that stuff. If he's going to bring the same energy. Bam. And there's R2. He's such a square. Lots of extra pieces with this guy. Chris Pratt. Yeah, Chris Pratt would be pretty cool too. He was on season. Was he season 1 or 3? He was up there though too. He's done it. He would, yeah. Especially, I think he's got the most Lego minifigures after him. He's Star-Lord. He's in Jurassic World. He's in not Office, but he's in a lot of things. I don't know. I'm just surprised that Nick Cannon is their first choice. I mean, maybe they had other people. My wife thinks it's because they have Nick Cannon is under contract with Fox because he's done Masked Singer. He does all this other stuff, so he's probably under contract. They're probably got 2 more years with him. And they're like, well, Will's got to leave because he's got to go film some stuff. And who do we got right now? Nick. Maybe that's what they did. I don't know. I just don't want to. I don't want to lose the feel of Lego, and the Lego Masters, because I really enjoyed the first season, second season, third season, fourth season, fifth season. I'm enjoying it, but I feel like it's kind of lost its spark already. I don't know why, but I'm still going to finish it off. You know, those are those. But yeah, I don't know. And someone was saying, I saw in like some chat room thing that someone was saying that Lego Masters season 5's ratings have dropped a lot. So maybe, I don't know, they're trying to cancel it. I hope not. But you never know in today's world what the big corporations will do. You never know. Yeah, Lego Movie. Yeah, as Emmett. That's right. Mayo. Sorry, man. It's been a while. I've last week my internet decided it didn't want to work. It decided it wanted a whole holiday. And then Thursday I tried to do a makeup show, and nasty weather we had decided to come in. So it's been a while for me as well. So how have you been, Mayo? We're just discussing how our Lego Masters in the U.S. is changing our host, and how I applied and went through the process, and now we're just I'm sadly kind of bad mouthing it. Gently though, I'm not gonna. I mean, it could still be good. It could. I mean, it still could be very entertaining. So I'm not gonna. I shouldn't be too harsh on it. But it's just, I think I'm still in that. Why did we get rid of this? I mean, we didn't get rid of Will. He actually has scheduling things. He's doing filming and stuff. So we didn't lose him. He just schedules, and that's understandable. He's an actor. He's got to pay his bills too and make his money his way. But it's the fact that I could think of. Well, I really can't right this minute for some reason. But I was thinking I could think of like a million other people that could replace Will for the season. But Terry Crews, Chris Pratt, all great choices. And I'm telling you, if Terry Crews did it, I think the ratings would shoot up because his humor alone. Because he would come out and do the whole and I need you. He would. That's like, I think truly his favorite song. Big Masters is in the middle of season 7. 2.5 seasons behind now. Wow. You guys are awesome with yours though. Like, you guys you guys seem to keep yours fresh, and like people want to continue to watch. And America's is just going down, and that's sad because I have to pirate in my Australian channels if I want to watch the Australian one. Because Hulu used to have it, but they have like the older seasons. Nothing new. But yeah, I think they're just trying to end it for our version. Because does anyone notice? Like, I think it was season 3. Right after that, they had Domino Masters or whatever it was, and that only lasted a season, and that scared me because I was like, oh gosh, are they going to do that to Lego Masters? And now I feel like they're kind of pushing it that way, and I hope not. I really do. I just hope that they're just trying to figure out. Whoa, we lost Will for a season. Let's figure something out. Because I really don't want to lose it again. I like seeing the challenges, the builds, and you get a little inspiration from them. Like especially the Australian one though, you definitely get some serious ideas of what to build and challenges. I still love the one underwater. Hamish all dressed up in his little wetsuit, just. Bam. Okay. Good. I'm home alone and ready to binge watch YouTube and sport all day. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Man, he's going to be the more challenging one. R2 is definitely the easiest. And then Wicked here is just going to have all these little bricks or plates. Like that. Okay, that works. And then boom and boom. I'm guessing that's his hand. Oh, that's his little bitty hand. That's very true, Mayo. They are Johnson. Like, there's Johnson the third. Yeah, you're right. There is. It's true, Mayo. I mean, your guys' version is the best version. Everyone has said it. Mark from season 2 Lego Masters America has said it repeatedly on his streams. It's because I don't know. It's you guys have the challenges. You guys, I feel like it's because Hamish and oh Lord, not Jamie. Brickmaster, Brickman. I feel like they have a better connection. I feel like they actually are friends outside of filming. Like, you know, they actually hang out and, you know, things like that. I feel like they actually do that. Because I feel like they really do mesh together real well. And sometimes I feel Will tries a little too much, and Amy and Jamie just are like, yeah, we're good. But again, nothing wrong with Will. Huh. Interesting. So we just leave that open, do we? How do they know that these guys have pink brains? Because you know all brickheads have the brains in them, right? How do they know that these little creatures' brains are pink? That we need to ask George Lucas. Why are you guys portraying these guys having pink brains? We don't know that. We have no clue what their brains are. It's a made-up species. Lack of sleep. Oh, now we're building their little ears, are we? Hamish Blake is a veteran in the Australian television and Ryan Mount had official Lego Master recognized by the Lego group since I was born. Wow. Yeah, I knew he was up there. And in the Lego world. But we know that about Hamish. So, like, I thought he was just like a stand-up kind of comedian guy. Like Will Arnett started off with like stand-up, and then he got movies and stuff. At least that's how the American people, or the American and Canadian celebrities get up. But, now we get to make his little weapon. Ooh. Sweet. Got this little spear. Ooh, they give you an extra light. Oh, yeah. I'm going to give him a double-bladed spear. They give you the pieces. That just means you got to. Oh, yeah. Now he's going to take on Darth Maul. Yeah. Dang, a lot of extra pieces with that guy, too. Bang. And there we go. We got the only things in the world that can destroy a whole galaxy far away. Double-bladed Wicked. 44 minutes in, and we got 3 of them done. My. Guess it'll be a quick one. Hey, Valkyrie! You're in luck. We're on bag number 3. Lando here. Lando Calrissian. General Calrissian. We've already finished. I don't know where they're at, but I'm looking at the back of the box. Luke and Wicket and R2. So we got Leia and Lando, if I pointed the right ones. Ooh, that'd be a good one to get, Manatee. Be a very good one to get. Most of Australian television veterans start out as stand-up comedians. That's how Hamish got. So it's basically the same kind of setup. That's good. But yeah, I like his humor. Like Hamish is he's so goofy. And it really shows, like, and then Brickman always joining in on the fun too. Not so much in the first season, but he's definitely opened up more. That's why I say, like, I feel like they actually hang out. They actually, I mean, I guess because they're both in Australia, but I mean, you guys have your own states there too. But I think it's like because Will's in California and Jamie and Amy go back to Lego. So maybe, I don't know. These are things I don't know. But yes. No, I really do think majority of people say they like the Australian Lego Masters more. I don't know. Just guess we got to up our game. Maybe that's what they're trying to do with the canon. Ooh, lots of sand blue. Why are we wasting so much sand blue on a brickhead? But we can't get sand blue and other good sets. Sand blues are so nice. There's a lot of sand blue. And it's going to be hidden. Why are we using sand blue to hide pieces? Well, there goes that sand blue plate. I'll never see it again. Unless I sacrifice you, Lando. I need sand blue. I'm going to sacrifice you, buddy. There it is. There's printed note. The people we need to get on the Brick World Chicago bandwagon is Mark, Steven, Valkyrie, Geo Joe, a couple of others, especially Blame Joe. Yeah, every time I go to OBC, I never see him. He wasn't even at the event that they just had a couple Saturdays ago, where they had Duck Bricks and Ethan the Artisan and Many Superheroes Today. They didn't even he didn't even show up for that. And you would think a big event, the store manager would be there. But no. And again, I understand Blue we're missing out on. And again, still haven't seen him. I haven't seen Joey in 3 months. I'm just going to say he doesn't exist anymore. He does not exist in the realm that I'm in. Or Sand Blue. Again, why did you waste Sand Blue on? Just to hide it. Oh, it's because there's only one. There can only be one. Now they're thinking Lando has a big brain. Yeah. Wasn't Conan O'Brien a stand-up comedian? Then wrote for some. Yeah, he actually went to Yale or Harvard. He graduated from Harvard, and he got a job working on The Simpsons. Guys, he was a stand-up comedian at night as well, but he got a job on The Simpsons as a writer for like I think the first 4 seasons, and then he got his little show and blew up to what he became, which is weird because he went to Harvard and he's a stand-up comedian guy. I don't know if that says anything good about the Ivy League schools of America, but I wouldn't know. I was myself not go to well, I went to trade school, but I not go to college. Ooh, that's his mustache. I'm gonna put his mustache the other way because I'm different. Now it makes him look like he's smiling though. Man, they gave this dude a big forehead. How long are we streaming for? When this one's done, number 5. So when Leia gets done, and I'm almost done with the Calrissian here. So I'd say probably if I stop talking and actually build, if I actually concentrate on building, I can get it done in like 5 minutes. But I like to talk randomly. So I'd say about 15 more minutes. Yeah. Unless you just want silence and I could just build quietly. If you want to go quickly. But I'm doing his hair now, or his sideburns, or something now. Believe me. But yeah, I just got one more bag, a couple pieces for Lando here, just doing his hair. And then I'll be putting him on his little stand, and he's done. Is this the back of his head? Oh, this is the back of his head. Oh, back of his head. You let me concentrate. Nah, I'd still just yammer on right now. But it's all right. I'm just excited that next month is a convention for me. I want to go to a few others. I'm at home right now. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, should probably get like a real soundboard and do my own DJing on that DJ booth. That'd be funny. Is this the right one? No, and okay, so I need you. Yes, okay. So we do this. Yeah, that. Dude's got some hair, that's for sure. That epicness. I'm kind of glad that they went with Lando having like the hair that he had, because apparently there was like talks that they were gonna like make him have like a big afro. I don't know if that would have worked out in the Star Wars universe. Hold on, it's in the way. I do something wrong here. Why do I feel like I did? And that was never seen again. Ugh, no! I need you. that way, like that. And that way, like that. With that. Yeah, did it. Now I gotta do his other hair piece. Oh lordy. And one more. Y'all seen where they supposedly killed Marge? Yeah, I saw that they killed Marge off on The Simpsons. How could they do that to us? Don't understand it. Killing poor Marge Simpson off. First they take a poo away. What are they going to do? Go after comic book guy next? Not comic book guy. Like this. Yeah. I'm actually surprised that The Simpsons have survived as long as they have. Because Fox is notorious for keeping things for just a couple seasons and then just being done with it. So it's kind of nice that they're actually something out there that's still going. Just like South Park. Just don't know how they keep up with it. Simpsons did it. Bang! Oh, still not done yet. Still so many pieces for me. There we go. And there we go. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Valkyrie, you need to get there. So do I, though. So, yeah. We're in the same boat. We're in the same boat. Must be his cape. Yeah, must be the cape. One day. Like I said, though, I definitely just need to get the schedule for all the conventions just so I can figure out next year which ones I'll be going to full time. May, are you going to Chicago next year? Because I know you went to Chicago this year. So it'd be another person I'd get to meet. Chicago's got everybody there. So I'd be able to see a lot more people. But yeah, I'd definitely like to go. I'd like to go to the one in London too. Their big one in England that they have. I think that would be kind of cool. Bang! And there's Lando. And his sweet sand blue cape. But the rest of the sand blue pieces are all inside. I don't know why they make you hide those beautiful pieces. And then I went ahead and turned his mustache the other way, because why not? Make them different. Bang! All right, now we're doing Jungle Leia. Oh, good thought. Your name got added on the collab? Just run with it. Just say, yeah, that was me. That little brick right there, I put that there. If it wasn't for me, this piece would not have been done without that brick. That's what New Hiroshima does. If you just put, like, if you build something small for them, you're part of their collab. Great. It's one of those pitcher things. You put it in a pitcher. Great flavor, like 0 calories. And it tastes so good. That's the only way I'm drinking water right now. Lots of sand, well, 2 sand blue pieces, and the rest are sand green. They got my heart with the sand green. Boom, 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 boom. Bang! And there we go. Any new movies coming out that people are going to be wanting to see? I haven't heard anyone talk about movies lately. Or is there nothing good anymore in today's world of movies? I don't know how this is not a copyright song. I know this song. But it's okay. Maybe they just let it go openly, I guess. It's a neat tile piece for Leia's belt. I feel like Star Wars gets a little too much some quality pieces, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of figure quality goes more towards like Ninjago and Monkey Kid. Don't know. Makes it hard to decide, like, what should be my favorite theme, what shouldn't be my favorite theme. So many decisions. Defending your theme. You, and you. Man, Leia's definitely camoed out. This is no nonsense Leia. Skirbeck? Is that right? Is that how you say it? Skirbeck convention? That would be an interesting one. Any of the Europe ones I think would be pretty fun. No new movies. They're all in remakes. I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, because the last preview I saw was... what is the last preview I saw? Spaceballs 2. I guess that was the last trailer I saw. But, yeah, it's still... I don't know. I feel like the movie industry has gone just down now. Next, they'll remake Short Circuit. Johnny Number 5. If you don't know that reference, kids, you gotta watch Short Circuit. 1 and 2. No, Johnny Number 5, you cannot do that. Now they're gonna assume she's got a pink brain. Even though she's a humanoid kind of person, doesn't mean that she's gonna have a human's brain. These are people from a galaxy far, far away. And why can I not find
Oh, it's because they didn't use one. They just used two of those. That's what I want to know. How do they know that their brains are pink? Just because they look human doesn't mean they're human. We're just going to assume they're human because they're human figures. No. They could have blue brains. They could have whatever because they're in a galaxy far, far away. But it was nice to see Kate, though. She was here this weekend, even though she should have stayed so that she could have been in the background annoying me and making the entertainment like it used to be. But no, she decided to go home because that was more important because it's a 2-hour drive for her. But whatever. Kids, once they leave the nest, they just don't want to come back. Yeah, sporting that one arm, Leia. I'm excited for the new Jurassic World movie. That one actually does okay. I did see that preview, but I think they put a lot of the budget into bringing in big names in for it. Scarlett Johansson and a bunch of other people. But after seeing the preview, I'm like, okay, now I get it. And then I looked it up just to kind of get the plot more. And apparently, it's like from the very first Jurassic Park world, where like the ones that were left there, they started experimenting on, and now the new one is supposed to be like that island with all these dinosaurs that have been experimented on, and that's kind of a cool feature. So I may see it, but I don't know because I feel like they just keep doing so many remakes of remakes of remakes of remakes. It's almost hard to get excited when you hear we're coming out with a new Jurassic Park. It's number 12. Hard to get excited about it. But I do admit that the preview did look really pretty good. Pretty good. So who knows? I'll wait for it to come on my streaming services and what the? Oh. And I'll go from there with it. Bang. Well, there's that part of her. Now we turn her this way and do the same thing. Yeah. No. That goes that way. Of course I messed it up. Morgan, if you're here, that's one for you, buddy. Not bad. 5th bag. Ooh. That's the other one. Bam, got that guy. Now we gotta do this again. There we go. Oh, I did that right. Okay, that's right. That's right. This goes here. And then this one. Yep. That one. And that one. And it goes here. Did the Mox steal them all? Oh, wait. Why is Yoda's lightsaber the only lit up? Only set lit up? Yes, actually, the DJ booth kind of stole a lot of the lights I had that would go like here, because they're perfect. They go in between the studs perfectly, and you can still have clutch power. So yeah, I do have another one back here, but I'm stealing that for the convention as well. So eventually I will have lights again for this, but the DJ booth has stolen them all, so now it's even more. But I do have, the Crusaders nightlight right there. But yeah, then I've got this right here is a light just so that it keeps that corner a little lit. Okay, so this is the back now. Okay, so that's the back. We ever gonna get to the other arm? Is she ever gonna have another arm?
I chose the blue cord.
See, Walmart had the excavator set. Yes, I went to Walmart on Friday or Saturday, and I saw it too at my Walmart, and I was like, really? Really? And it was like, yeah, I think it was like $36. I was like, that's crazy. Yes, I just, yeah, all dang ring light. There we go. Yeah, all these 5 characters are in it. And I'm working on, this is the last one, is just Leia. She's almost done. She's almost there. Oh, that's why it looked funny. You didn't put on the 1x2 light here. Now it looks right. Now she's got a back of her head. Yes. Yes. Only about 15 more pieces. Yes. Who knows how many of those are actually extra, but
We'll go with it.
What does a fox say? That would be funny if that actually switched over to that. Like that. Like that. And now she's got the top of her head. And we still haven't done the other arm. She's got no legs, one arm missing, and she's still going. Holy crap, we're still not even. Okay. And bam. Oh, because the other hand has to have the biscuit. A little tile printed biscuit for Wicked. Scared little thing. Give you like 2 of them. Broke your leg. Well, now you're like your father. There we go. Okay. All right. Next. All right. What else? Now we go to this part. Boom. Boom. Lots of extra pieces. And here they all are. Should just do a big checker or a chess table with this thing and have like all brickheads represented. Like checkers. But this is all 5 of the third movie, Brickheads. The true third movie. They do give you a lot of pieces. But one of the pieces that's really good, a couple of spares, is that the chrome hilt, lightsaber hilt, and a few extra of the biscuits. So you get some good printed pieces. All the sand blue is all hidden up except for Lando's cape. But other than that, thank you for being here during my midlife crisis brick block moment because I had no idea what I was going to do today. So I figured this would be easy, fast, and they're so adorable. So thank you all for staying and watching me just be me. And I'll see you next time. And as always, you stay grumpy. Now I've just got to find the end stream button, which is here.